This is not a matter of hearsay.
Yes.
This whole issue of negotiations, of talks with Al Shabaab, stems from what the president of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, has said in Oslo. He said the end game of these whole new war, insurgency sides, the end game is talks with Al Shabaab. That is number one.
Yes.
The other important thing that the president said in that statement, in the Oslo statement, is that the government of Somalia is ready. Not today. He said we were ready yesterday. It's only that Al Shabaab is not ready yet. But then they come to Somalia. This generates a lot of talk on social media, within the public. It's picked up by news agencies. Mm-hmm. And the government of Somalia backtracks and say, no, nothing is going on. What's happening?
Maybe the situation that President was addressing in Oslo is different than his audience in Mogadishu when he returned back.
Wait a minute. So you're saying when the president is abroad and he's speaking English, he's addressing a different kind of audience?
And he's talking with the possible mediators.
Okay.
But now, the second time...
So that message was not meant for us?
I think so.
Okay. Go ahead.
And when he came back to Mogadishu, his audience was totally different.
Yes.
And he was talking about, he's talking in a situation or the ceremony of the Independence Week.
Yeah.
So he said, we are not negotiating with Al Shabaab until now.
Okay.
He's not denying
that
negotiations are there or not.
Yeah.
But he was reassuring the public that because it created a lot of perceptions, a lot of questions, what President meant when he was talking in Norway. So he said, we are not in a negotiation until now.
Let's get the context right.
With Al Shabaab.
Let's play a clip of what the president said word for word in Oslo.
Okay.
Here's what the president said.
Still, we believe that the end game with Al Shabaab is through negotiations. When they are ready. We were ready yesterday, the day before yesterday. But still looking forward for them to be ready for that. And once they are ready, we negotiate. That negotiation might take some time, but at least it will create a new hope as well.
So you see, the president here is saying, he's admitting that the end game is negotiations. He's also saying negotiations can take time. He's saying the government is ready, but he's not sure whether Al Shabaab is ready.
Yes.
Why the change of tone when he's speaking in Somali and addressing the Somali audience?
We are in politics now.
Yes.
The president has no any option to say we are not negotiating with Al Shabaab while he was in Oslo, because some speculations say that the aim he was there was to engage in somewhat like possibility to negotiate with Al Shabaab.
Yes.
So as a president, he cannot declare that he's not going to talk with Al Shabaab.
Okay.
He must say, or he must reassure his hosts that he's ready for talks. But the original position of the government that we are not talking with Al Shabaab until, as the security advisor or national security advisor to the president said, until they sever ties with Al Qaeda, or until they accept to pursue to current the government and pursue their agenda peacefully.
But let me disagree with you there, Ali. When the president speaks, it's a matter of policy.
Yes.
He's the leader of the government. He is the head of the country. He is the president of the republic. When he speaks, it's not just hearsay. It's not just whimsical. When the president speaks, it means the levels of the government are involved. It means something has already started. This is how it should be. The assumption is when the president says something, it's already happening.
So which assumption we will take? The Oslo assumption or Mogadishu assumption? This is the question.
Well, let's answer that. Let's listen to what the president said in Mogadishu.
Go on.
baraha bulshada baryahan waxaa wareegaya oo socday dawladda Soomaaliya iyo Al-Shabaab oo wada hadlayo. waxaan rabaa caawa inaan si cad halkan uga uga caddeeyo wax wada hadala oo annaga shabaab noo dhaxeeya caawa la taagan yahay ma jiraan.
The president is not contradicting himself. The president is not denying that the end game is talks. He's not denying that.
Yes.
He's confirming one thing though.
Yeah.
There are no talks as of today.
Yes. Okay, let me come to this.
No, but let me finish. That does not mean preparations are not ongoing.
Yes.
That does not mean mediators have not been engaged.
Yes.
That does not mean, in principle, the government is getting ready for negotiations, does it?
I agree. Here the president made clear that there is no, or maybe as I assume, there is no direct negotiation with Al Shabaab. But maybe other engagement may be going on in other places in the world.
Yes.
We are hearing that some countries like Norway, Qatar, and other stakeholders and players are engaging both Al Shabaab and the government to generate some possibilities, if there's a possibilities to negotiate.
Yes.
Maybe it is in initial stages, but I can read from the atmosphere of the Somali politics that is something is going on between Al Shabaab and the government. It is not necessary to be direct, but there is something is going on.